Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. The Brooklyn Nets, they want to turn the season series around as they lost their last matchup against the Orlando Magic.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And this game features two tremendous passing teams. And it should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Nets with possession here. Outside Butler. Pass to Wall. On the wing, George. The three. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Well, Paul George, so dangerous from beyond the arc. You better get a hand up and contest.
Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
George with no one around. And the Nets, another three.
And this is a shot Paul George makes consistently, right? When he's in rhythm, he's ready to fire off the bounce.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Nets on defense. It's a three-point game. Pass to Wagner.
Their coaching staff wants Adebayo to be an impact defender, and they've got to be happy with his D on that possession. Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency as soon as he came into the league. You know what you'll get from him every night.
The kick outside to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to George. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. George has got 8. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. He told me they always have to be alert, and especially against this team because of its discipline and focus. He said we'll get embarrassed if we're inattentive at the defensive end. We must stick with our principles and do the little things. Kevin, they did win the first meeting of the season, and we'll see if they can get it done again tonight.
Appreciate that, D.A. Thanks. We'll see if they can defend and close out on shooters the way they hope to.
Yeah, and one way to take a good shooter out of his rhythm, force him to put the ball on the floor.
The other thing is avoid fouling. Don't bail guys out and give away points at the line.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, G.A. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
On the wing, George. Off target with his three. And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Magic. Trailing by 2. Garnett is doubled. Releases from 15. He can't get that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Outside, George. Back to Wall. This one for 3. Garnett grabs the board. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Outside, George. Pass to Adebayo. Now Wall. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Boy, nice play. Keep the defense guessing. John Wall getting to the catch-and-shoot game.
The Magic trailed by 4. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Down low. Here's Smits. They double him with Adebayo. Outside, Smart. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Wagner from long range. That one misses. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. He got into double digits for the quarter with
the Nets 13.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Brooklyn?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Pass to Powell. And here's Anthony from the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. The young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
Inside. And it's Ingram missing.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
There's a screen by Williams. Knocks it loose. Out to Anthony. Pass to Christopher. Fires the 3. Anthony up on top. It's good from the top of the key. Anthony's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets. For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
Unbelievable explosion. Shows a great burst to the rim and extends over the taller defender.
Pass to Christopher. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Christopher's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, it's excellent recognition from Cole Anthony, but how about your offense working to get a man that wide open pretty?
Now Suggs, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. Doris, you have to appreciate how confident Cole Anthony is in his game.
Kevin, I love the swagger this young man plays with. He feels and believes that he can score on anyone at the NBA level. And that kind of attitude is what, to me, makes this guy unguardable. And, Greg, I cannot imagine how proud you are as his father.
Well, Doris, there's no doubt that I'm proud of him. And you're right. He probably does think he can score on just about anybody, even when he can't.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steal. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Ingram outside. Rebound by Christopher. Brooklyn leading by 7. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Powell over Carter. Puts the fadeaway right on the money.
That's about great concentration. Dwight Powell, under duress of the defense, finishes nonetheless.
To the middle. Powell with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Christopher, that's good.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. It's a 13-point game. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that'll be the middle game of their 5 and their longest homestand of the year. Garnett, right side. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Adebayo. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Outside Butler. Right side Wall. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Garuba. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shakes him. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And here's Adebayo outside. And that one is off. The Magic trailed by 13. Smart deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Well, the length and intelligence of Kevin Garnett still making an impact at the rim.
Right side Wall. Orlando grabs the miss. 32 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Garnett. Here's Smits. Releases. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Now Wall. And here's Adebayo. And the Nets miss again. Paul George with the steal. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Nets up by 11. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Adebayo the screen. Wall, that's good.
Boy, if John Wall's knocking down that three-point shot, how much scarier does that drive ability become?
Pass to Smits. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look. at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Gets a very good look and converts. Butler's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets. Pass to Garnett.
Second team foul.
To the inside. Wagner outside. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Garnett is doubled. Out to the wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
KG, that's good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
All with it. He's got 5. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Wall. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
The Magic trailed by 12. Garnett with it. Here's Smits. He's guarded by Adebayo. And they pick up 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's Wall with the drive. From outside the arc. And the Nets, another 3.
John Wall's vision is unquestioned. He puts it on time and on target, creates an easy look for his teammate.
Pass to Smits. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Now, here's Adebayo. They grab their own miss. Outside Butler. Outside Wall. Just 5 to shoot. The 3 from George. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Pass to Garnett. Here's Smits. Back to Garnett. And they double up Garnett. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Violation. That's a jump ball.
Butler on the wing. There's the 3. Offensive rebound, Nets. Butler on the wing. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Wagner. Pass to Garnett. A minute 42 left in the third. Nets leading by 14.
And Berlin native Franz Wagner was only stateside a few years before coming to the NBA.
Well, the beauty about him, though, is Franz has an incredible skill set offensively, and that translates to any language. Consider this guy is a multi-tool player. He can stretch it to deep. He can shoot the mid-range. He's fine around the cup. He'll board it, and he's an excellent playmaker. Boy, this guy could fit in just about anywhere.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Powell with the steal. Pass to Christopher. And an intentional foul right there. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. That free throw, no good.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
And the second free throw, good. The Magic trailed by 18. Ingram outside to stop the run. Nailed from three-point land.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony slamming it down.
Oh, stop it. Get separation with the handle. Cole Anthony just giving the defender the business there.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Christopher. 7 points in the game. The shot by Powell, no good. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Dort. It's Powell on the wing. Hands it from downtown. Powell's got his second bucket tonight.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
It's deflected. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Nets lead by 8.
The Nets, 45.
And 1/4 to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Suggs. It's Ingram on the wing. And stolen by Butler. Here's Wall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Herbert Jones.
John Wall, of course, the #1 pick back in 2010. Game is largely predicated on speed, the ability to get downhill. But, boy, he has added strength to that incredibly long frame. He has been a force to be reckoned with.
Ingram left side. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside.
And you love the work Ingram has put into his shot. You can put him in the corner now and force the defense to extend. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Ingram outside. No good on the triple. Nets leading by 18. Wall draws the double. Pass to Garuba. Back to Wall. Outside for George. Inside. Outside Butler. The tray. And the Nets another 3.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And it's Ingram missing.
Well, he tries to enter with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Pass to Garuba. Back to George. Now Wall. 6 to shoot. And he banks in the layup.
That is big-time handles. The ball's on a string. Good luck checking John Wall.
And Ingram puts up a deep 3. They can't stop the run with that one.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And so much great talent coming into the league, Craig, every year. That 2021 draft in particular looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Here's Smits. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
And it's George missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either.
Jimmy Butler slashing through the defense, determined to get to the cup.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Stolen by Smart. Garnett, right side. Pass to Smits. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
And they double up Butler. Here is Wall. From deep. And it's Adebayo in the corner. The Nets need to get a shot off here. George, no good. The Magic trailed by 19.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Brooklyn.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for George.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Pass to Smits. Puts it up from 7. And it's Orlando with another.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late. You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
6 feet out. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess